Hello YouTube, I'm Waverly. This is Tea Time with Waverly. Basically that means that I just sit here, talk about stuff, and drink tea. Today I'm drinking some pomegranate oolong that my mom sent me from Trader Joe's back in the States. Thank you, Mother. As you can guess by the title, today I'm going to talk about my Labret lip ring. This is indeed a Labret piercing. It is not pronounced Labret, to the best of my knowledge. The word doesn't have French origin, it literally just refers to this piercing. So it is pronounced Labret. I've seen a lot of discourse about this online. I got mine back in April, I do believe. I got mine in a different fashion than most people get theirs. Usually when you get this piercing, you start off with a stud. That's usually when you get any piercing, like you get your nostril, you start off with a stud, and then once it's healed, you switch to a ring. I decided to be difficult and start off with a ring. Probably not the best idea. It turned out fine in the long run, but downsides of starting off with a ring is, first of all, they'll put a really large ring in. It's like huge, like even now this one's kind of large. There's like a big gap in between the ring itself and my lip. I think that's just the placement of the hole. I can't really make the diameter much smaller, but the ring was even larger. Like it stuck out so much because when you get the piercing it's gonna swell, and that way, so you have to make sure the ring isn't gonna like interfere with the swelling. Yeah, I'm not a piercer, but that's like the best of my knowledge. Since it was just right here, anytime you eat like a sandwich or anything that you eat it like this, it bumps into it where it might not bump into a stud, and as a result it like hurts or whatever. But it healed pretty fast. It stopped hurting within a week or two. It was pretty much done healing after a month, but it's officially done healing after 2 months. The first few days though, unbearable. I hated it. It hurt to smile, it hurt to laugh, it hurt to talk. I just wanted to stay inside and not do anything with my mouth whatsoever. This type of piercing can be dangerous. It can rub against your teeth or your gums, because that can cause gum recession and tooth decay. So make sure the hole is placed to where it won't rub against your teeth, like higher up. The rings rub against your teeth less than the studs do. Studs, you want to make sure it has a soft back so that it doesn't scratch your teeth. I actually went to the dentist after I got mine, or a couple weeks after I got mine, to ask her if it looked like it would get in the way, and she was like, no, it's perfectly fine. You'll be okay. For healing, I used a saltwater saline solution. The piercing place I usually go to, they give you the perfect amount of salt for a jug of water, and then you can squirt it on, or sometimes you can soak gauze and just like put it there. You want to simulate it being soaked. If you can stick your lip into a bowl of water, that's even better. Unfortunately, mine is a bit more bulbous than I would like it to be. I'd like it to fit snugly over the lip, but I'm not sure if that's possible. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it. I'm thinking about going back to just having my eyebrow piercing, since this scar is mostly healed, and but switching to a small stud and a bar for this so that you can't see them, just because I don't want to close the holes since I got them anyway. But I do really like it. It's made me a lot more confident about my lip shape, for sure. It doesn't really get in the way when doing anything. Like on occasion I've gotten my hair stuck in it, but that's no biggie. It doesn't get in the way for eating, it doesn't get in the way for kissing or any sort of activities like that. Unless I have heard horror stories of two partners both having lip rings, and then when kissing the lip rings get stuck together, but that's a very circumstantial con. Getting the piercing didn't really hurt that much. I think my most painful piercing so far has been my belly button. I haven't gotten any cartilage piercings though, so I'm not really a fair judge. I've only ever gotten my ears pierced when I was 12, but they're not pierced anymore. I got my eyebrow pierced, which I made a video about. I got my septum pierced and my belly button pierced, and I got this pierced. My belly button has been the most painful. I think my eyebrow has been the least painful of these piercings, but this one, I don't even remember the pain, so it didn't really stand out in my mind. The scariest part is just waiting to get the piercing, like the anxiety before you get pierced, sitting in the waiting room. But yeah, so if you're planning on getting this piercing, I recommend starting off with a stud and then after 2 months pass, switch to a ring. Don't do what I did, because rings are really inconvenient. It looks really cool. Some people do judge it, but that's their problem. I don't judge it. I think it looks nice. And it makes you more confident. Any little thing that like makes you more confident about your appearance is a-okay in my book. So if you are planning on getting your labret pierced, I hope I helped encourage you to do it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Check out some of my other videos.